Hello, this is a test recording for Medicare IRQ to see that I can actually load a video file into my Google Documents and then share the documents through ProtoPage. Now, yesterday I was in Tesco's where I met a paramedic, a trainee student called Lauren, and I introduced myself to her as a community guardian, and I asked her to do me a favour to create her own ProtoPage account as my study buddy, and for her to do notes in Google Notes, then share her notes on a ProtoPage, and set up a learning group called Lauren's Clan. And she said, "Yes, I'll do that. I'll do that for you." I said, "You'll pass the information out amongst your people." She says, "Yeah." I said, "Just tell me the status of your employment. What grade are you on? What do you get paid?" She said, "I get paid a bursary. I'm a trainee. I get paid for. I'm a trainee for 3 years. I get paid a bursary, and I get a student loan." Oh, I said, "Oh, that's how they do it, do they?" So I said, "Right. Well, I'm doing a new payroll system for the NHS where you get pay grades and pay scales, and I'm proposing that as you learn your trade, you become proficient. That you'll become proficient at taking bloods, and then you get paid for doing that duty, and through your learning in that 3 years, you will get paid, and your pay will increase as your proficiency goes, and you'll have a proficiency certificate to say you can do certain duties." I didn't have a long discussion with her. She was getting served, and she was in a rush. So I later went down to Windsor Hospital to talk to the paramedics there to see how they were going on. Anyway, today I've been having circulation problems in my feet. The house is cold, and my feet get cold. Anyway, this morning I got up and my feet were terrible. I got terrible cramps in my toes and sensations in my toes, like cotton wool being stuck between my toes. I had no sensation in my feet. Now I have a problem with diabetes, and I'm concerned about losing sensations in my feet and losing my toes. So I phoned NHS 111 to describe what was going on, and I noticed that one of my toenails was black. So I said, "That doesn't look very good." And I prodded it and poked it and pulled it, and the toenail came off. So the NHS were very good. They asked me loads of questions about heart and tested my circulation to see if I was having a stroke. They put it on as a priority order. They rang me back. The doctor rang me back because of circulation problems, and they said they wanted to get a checkup. They wanted to see a checkup. They wanted someone to test my feet today to see what sort of circulation I've got. So very good service. Only waiting a few minutes, and the ambulance has been around, and we've done a circulation test and a sensitivity test and a test for a bunion on my feet, and then to look at my other toenails. And the recommendation they've given me is I go to my doctor, podiatry, and get my feet sorted out. My toenails look like they're going hard, and there might be some fungal infection there. But certainly my toenails need cutting, and I can't bend down to cut my toenails. The toenails have gone too hard. I've got toenail clippers, so I'm going to have to contact me doctors after this recording, which I'm now recording for my Medicare. So I'm going to monitor this circulation problem that I've got in my leg, and start doing videos every time I get an incidence of a circulation problem in my leg. I'm going to start recording it and get to the root cause of what's going on here. Because when I walk for any length of distance, I get a sensation in my leg. My thigh goes hard, and it gets very sensitive, and my hands swell up and go sweaty, and my wrist swells up. So I've got some sort of circulation problem that I'm going to have to put on the Medicare and monitor it. So that's it. It's just a 5-minute video. I've just created a Medicare form. I've done it in my Medicare form before on my other machine, but I've not been. I didn't have a video element on that. So wherever that is, my previous Medicare is will be cleared down now. Clear everything down and start afresh. Today, the 19th of Jan, and I've done a Medicare for Tesco Infonet and the NHS Infonet, telling people not to fill out the form, but to create their own proto pages and start creating their own monitoring of themselves, monitor what ailments they've got, rather than going down to the NHS A&E. If they go over on their ankle and twist their ankle, as I did, to monitor it for a day or a couple of days to see if it's a broken foot or a strained ligament. I went over on my ankle and ripped a ligament. I thought I'd broken my foot. I couldn't walk for 3 days. I couldn't put my foot on the ground for 3 days. But the bruising came out, and I noticed it was a ligament, so I didn't go down to A&E. I didn't trouble them for an X-ray. I just let the bruising come out, and didn't bother with A&E. And this is what you've got to do, people. You've got to start looking after your own health and get to know your bodies, and start to study your bodies, study anatomy, know where your muscles are, know what muscles are working and what muscles are. I've got a bad back and at the moment, and I'm trying to do some exercises to free me back up. It's got muscle cramps and muscle spasms. I can't bend down to put socks on, so I've got very dirty feet, and I need a social worker to help me clean my feet because I can't bend down. I'm not very well really. I've got lots of ailments, and they're all being monitored. I'm taking all sorts of tablets. So being under the NHS is a fabulous service. They really look after me. So I've got to go to my GP now and book bloods. There's a long waiting list to see the nurse. It's a long waiting time. I'm likely to forget. It's the 2nd of next month. It's a long time to wait that to do bloods. And now I need a podiatrist. So that's a short video. Start with Medicare, and I'll start to monitor myself to see how I'm going on with. I've got dry eyes as well now. I need to report to my doctor that I've had an eye test, and I've got a what's it called? Begins with C. Cataracts. It looks like I'm starting off with a cataracts. So hopefully that won't come on. Otherwise I'll be going blind and I will be in trouble then. Right, so let's hope the cataracts isn't going to be too much of a problem. So I need to report that to my doctor. Right, happy Medicare. Everybody can start monitoring yourself. Get some pressure off the NHS. Start to look at yourself and start to monitor yourself, and buy testing kits to do my. I just had the paramedics in, and they did a diabetes test on me. They didn't do a heart condition check. They didn't feel that was necessary. But they usually do it when I call them out. They usually do it when I'm having a panic attack and my heart's racing. They're very good. They do a test for me. I frequently call them when I have panic attacks. I get in a terrible state. Makes me ill. Gives me a heart attack. Right. I have to do something about these panic attacks. They're coming more frequent now. I'm a bit stressed out. Need to speak to my doctor about it. Yeah, I'm a bit stressed. I need a change of medication. I need something for stress. Dave Propanol. Anxiety. Need an anxiety tablet. See what Adam was on. Don't know what Adam was on, but it did help him. He killed himself. So perhaps I don't need tablets. I just need a positive mental attitude. I need some counselling. I just see my doctor. I'm not well. All right. Here we go. Happy Medicare. Good night, Vienna. Watch my movie. Tea time movies. Right.